It's your boy Jay Black, aka Black Man. Shake my hand. I appreciate that. Hit the like button. Wow. The trenches. Philly versus New York. It went down, and it was a good joint, man. Out the gate, we just got to clap it up for the brother Hollowman real fast. That was one of the best re-entries into battle rap. One of the best. And again, they showing a clip from 20 years ago to today and have the whole crowd say, basically at this point, your slogan with you. That was the moment right there. That was a classic moment. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was fire from Hollowman. We appreciate you, God. Salute to that, bro. One more time. Shout out to the Wolf. Shout out to the Wolf. Shout out to the Wolf. You know where you was at. You should have expected that, champ. You know what I mean? So shout out to you for, doing the battle a week prior and then doing this joint. And I know you might run into something like that, but it is what it is. We got to, celebrate one of our own. And I thought Philly was good on that one. But I ain't here to recap the whole event, for real, to be honest. I'm here to recap one battle in particular, and that's Mike P versus Rosenberg Raw. But I want to show some love to the rest of the card. I thought it was going to be judged. I thought the whole premise of the event was Philly versus New York with official judges and stuff like that, so we know who won or lost the battles. And I feel like for the most part we didn't get that, which is cool. I get it, yeah. But we like bragging rights over here. You know what I'm saying? I feel like what happens when you don't have it judged officially, it's like they're gonna say they won, we're gonna say we won. So if nothing's official, I'm gonna say Philly 5-0, Philly 5-0, and leave it at that. That's my recap. Champion, we out of here. Have a good one. Shake my hand. Hit the like button. We out. You know what I'm saying? So they said a vote on the page. Now, see, Twitter is not. You can't use Twitter. You can't really use Twitter 100%. I think if you had judges in the building, that'd have been fired. Maybe the next time we'll see. But they're not gonna say they lost. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's okay. I get it. It makes sense. So let me show some love to. I only seen 3 rounds of Kaboom versus Gwitty, so I don't want to violate them. And what I seen from Kaboom was dope. But what I seen from Gwitty was dope. And what I seen from Kaboom, he was lighting the first round up like crazy. So he was doing his thing. Shout out to Show Off again for him to do a battle in the Blue Moon week prior and do this with K Walker. I thought that was great. That was really good on his part for being consistent and having even a third round closer. The facial recognition, I thought that was fire. And shout out to K Walker. This brother made outside of Hollowman. He may have round of the night low key. May pop arguably. And then the last trenches versus Riggs, his first round was probably round of the night at there. Low key. So it's like K Walker is really stepping shit up, man. So shout out to K Walker. Shout out to Show Off. But I'm here, man. Let's get to it, man. The main event. The battle of the night. The one we knew we was going to be fighting for real. Who won this one? Mike P versus Rosenberg Raw. Energy was in the building. The room was lit up. The crowd was packed for the last battle. They talk a little bit shit here and there during the face-off. So again, who won this battle out the gate for Mike P? He's there to rap. Oh, before we get to the battle, shout out to Mike P. I feel like throughout the battle, we reference URL a lot. And me, I'm all for battle rappers choosing what makes them happy. So if this makes Mike P happy, I'm all for it. Shout out to Mike P, man. Whatever, I say this to MCs all the time. Whatever makes your mind at peace, do it. Whether it's to be with a league or to not be with a league, it really don't matter to me because y'all don't give me no fucking money. I don't have no really vested interest in it. So I always say to MCs, yo, whatever makes you happy, do it. Do it. If you feel like you need a fresh start and come across a little better to your consumers, do it. But Mike P out the gate in the first round, kind of why I said what I said. Second time you got a problem with P. If you know, you know. Charlie Clips, third round. I'm not going to break down all the bars. For this one, I think you need to break down. Third round versus Charlie Clips, Rosenberg Raw. Felt like a message was sent from a certain somebody. So he said second time that had a problem with P. The Just Jim stab RB in the back. You got interest. You even snaked your way on the podcast. Take this walk with me. Control of 22, Mariah Mills. That was fire. If you know, you know. We're not getting into that, though. The Blue Dolphin. As soon as he saw Mike, he started moonwalking. Coke so white, I thought I beat Geechee. That's some really white Coke, Mike. You know that. That's probably the purest. With all due respect, that's probably the purest. Huh? He's probably like a fucking Twilight vampire or something like that. That's how white that coat might have been. No, so a really good start off from Mike P, man. He did his thing. And I feel like low key he needed to do his thing. You don't leave a league and then just be shitty. Well, he didn't really leave a league, you know what I'm trying to say. But you don't have a debut somewhere else off the brand and be shitty. So out the gate, Mike P has fulfilled his destiny. Because you can't really go downhill too far from that first round. He did his thing. Rosenberg Raw in the first. The lean with it, rock with it. Yup, in my white tee was dope. Saints, Superdome. You took this battle to make Smack mad. Again, that's an angle right there. No rap. I'll slap the shit out of Avril Lavigne cousin or brother. That was hilarious. The White Vinegar hits out in the suburbs. The hole in one. No, it's a hole in Mike. This nigga sucked more than Yoshi. Okay. And he had more, pardon me. So, again, if you need to break down the bars or to see all the bars, you can always cop up and catch the pay-per-view or the VOD. It's up right now. I gave the first round on the Mike P. I thought it may have been a clear edge in the first, which means a close but clear round for Mike P. Second round, I gave this out the rip. I gave the second round to Rosenberg Raw. I thought this round was clear as well. We see what Rosenberg had to say in the second part of me. He had a Puerto Rican. No, it ain't natural. Left smack for the trenches. Now I'm in the trenches smacking you. He had the pigeon-toed. Heard your mixtape. All ass, Ice Spice. He had a whole flow pocket. I ain't get into this one. The whole flow pocket pretty much ended the shit get rocky and say like, yo, Adrian, thought that was fire. So in the second round, this nigga at Rosenberg Raw heats up and starts cooking. Looking for A-Rod like she played with Jeter. Thought that was fire as well. I thought Rosenberg took the second round type clear, to be honest. So the magical words that we always do, the magical phrase that we always have, this phrase, and it's 1-1 going into the third round, the closeout round. This is the round where a lot of people let their foot off the gas, man. Let's call for what it is. They have a powerful first two rounds, and they're just like, I'm good. I thought, honestly, rock with both of these brothers. I think they both had a good third round. So if you want to sit here and argue, oh, he did a little bit more of this, or he had an angle like this, and I like that, I ain't mad at which way you're going. But Mike P in the third, saw Rose on the inside, put a Rose on the outside, onion stuck in my sock like home remedies. The Do You Believe Unbelievable was hard. It was hard. He had his whole Guns N' Roses knocking on heaven's door scheme. I thought that was fire as well. I thought Mike P had a good third, bro. I thought he had a good third. I thought he closed his battle off pretty good. And again, I feel like he needed this to prove a point. And I think he proved his point. Rosenberg Raw in the third. He had the If You Nice, You Nice. He cut the fake. I thought the cut the fake angle was pretty dope too. Probably had a house in your name since you was 7'8". Both wild animals, but we know we don't pet the snakes. And I thought the haymaker for him at the round was open season. That was fire as well. But for me personally, slight edge to Mike P in the third. I had Mike P rounds 1 and 3 in this particular battle, but I did think they both put on. If you want to argue Rosenberg, I ain't mad at you. But for me personally, jotting it down and doing my due diligence, watched it twice. First time for enjoyment, second time for to transcribe it. I thought Mike P is first and third for me, and I'm happy with this battle for Mike P. Shout out to Mike P. And for Rosenberg. I feel like Rosenberg don't lose no value. He got Shayna next week as well, so it's like I don't know if that played a factor into it, but he still had a good third round anyway. He had a good, I think, second and third. So if you want to argue, that's on you. But for me personally, again, Mike P first and third for the main event of the trenches. Do it again, but please judge it next time. I don't want to be the judge. Like, who you thought would? Listen, I ain't got to answer that question because these niggas got 3 judges in the building. You know what I'm saying? What other battles happened off rip? Had Ice versus Hollowman. Hollowman had basically rounded the night because you know if you watched it. I talked about that already. Kaboom, I talked about it already. We live, by the way. So if you're on YouTube, it's playback. We live. I thought it was a good event. I thought it was a good event for the most part. I spent my little $40. But I feel like I'm gonna say this because Battle rap is adding up. You know what I'm saying? We trying to do something special for the Geechee versus Easy battle. Oh, they caught me, y'all. They caught me, man. The chat caught me, basically. I was trying to skip over Reed and P. They caught me, y'all. I knew the matchups. I was trying to skip. Shout out to Reed, man. God dang! Hey! They caught a motherfucker, man. They see me try to. Oh man, yeah. No, Ump did his thing, man. Again, Ump didn't do a acapella battle since I think maybe DNA. I think he had a verbal war zone, not verbal war zone. He had a on the beat battle. MC War. He did an MC War battle, which is on beat. So that don't really, in a sense, means acapella. So for him to come back and do what he did in Philly, I thought that was dope of him. You know what I mean? Shout out to Reed Dollars. You know we love Reed over here, so I ain't gonna get too crazy with it. Y'all should have had judges. It wasn't judged. It wasn't judged. You hear me? Where's the official decision? No, OP did his thing. OP got it, man. OP got it, man. You know what I mean? But I think that's dangerous, you know, to have a battle like that and make call outs to Tay-Rock and John. You know what I'm saying? I think this is the reason why you see Tay-Rock going off on the timeline saying what he's saying. And this is why you see John tweet what he tweets, man. So if you're going to have call outs, you got to get crazy with it, man. You got to like basically 2-1 a clear nigga, a 30 nigga, and then call people out like that. But I still think Reed is Reed. We're not doing that. On top of that, too, he had the K over the shoulder joint, too. So he ain't get bodied. Y'all up here playing, man. Y'all up here playing, man. Stop playing, man. It's still Reed. So I think Reed still deserves a Tay-Rock. I think Reed still deserves a rematch with John. So we ain't doing that. But overall, solid event, man. I think the building was rocking. It looked good. I appreciate it. Pit style, trenches. How you say everything sounds better in the trenches. And I think this is a good warm-up to Geechee Gotti versus Easy the Block Captain, man. We're going to do a video on that before the event happens. Again, the video we put out yesterday was shot over a month ago, y'all. That's not new. So when we say, oh, you know, talking about me being in Camden, we shot a month ago. We didn't reference Coffee. We didn't reference this because we shot that over a month ago before that situation happened, before any of those situations happened. So we'll be doing a fresh, new Easy versus Geechee Gotti video. So it is what it is, man. Salute. Appreciate y'all. We out. Champion.